So I think it's safe to say that most of you guys watching this video and most of you that are subscribed to me are probably pretty big fans of Litecoin. I would hope so. I personally think you probably would not like this channel or this content at all if you weren't a fan of Litecoin. Seeing as how one of my friends actually, shout out to Brandon Wirtz, he actually commented on my video today, when are you going to talk about anything besides Litecoin? But the reason I wanted to title this video both Bitcoin and Litecoin is for a few reasons. First of all, if you're a fan of Litecoin, and you know a little bit about Litecoin, you know that Bitcoin and Litecoin are inextricably tied together. And that was the purpose of Litecoin from the very beginning. That is exactly what Charlie Lee has, what he's preached, the message he's shared from the very beginning of Litecoin. He wants Litecoin and Bitcoin to work in conjunction with each other and really, not be opposing forces. It could be argued that essentially every other cryptocurrency that you see here on this list, you could consider maybe a competitor to Bitcoin. I think most other coins on this list would be extremely ecstatic to be sitting at the #1 spot here, taking over Bitcoin's valuation. If you guys disagree, feel free to leave a comment, but I think it's pretty safe to say, the creators behind Ripple would be ecstatic if they were in the #1 spot. Same for Vitalik Buterin, the creator of Ethereum, and so on and so forth for every single one of these coins, right? But there are a select few coins, particularly Litecoin, that never once, made it the mission or the purpose of the coin to overtake Bitcoin. Litecoin's goal has always been to be a complement to Bitcoin, to work together and strengthen Bitcoin. And in the future, this can especially be the Lightning Network and atomic swaps. I think that is going to be the pinnacle of the combination of these two coins, and you can really see how they can benefit each other. But additionally, what is happening today in the market? Well, Bitcoin is up 10% almost, up 9% in the last 24 hours. Okay, cool. The market cap actually went up another $1 billion in the last few minutes since I last refreshed it. So it's at $518.6 billion. And majority of the money right now is going into Bitcoin. Bitcoin's had about $9 billion of volume in the last 24 hours. And I think that's good and that's healthy. And I think that's something that Litecoin holders like myself and like 99% of you watching should be excited about. So here on the 15-minute chart of Bitcoin US dollar pairing on Bitfinex, Bitcoin is obviously doing extremely well. 11,140 on Bitfinex here. CoinMarketCap has it at 11,230 US dollars. And so even though Litecoin isn't, shooting up at the charts right now, and it is holding it around 230, which a few days ago I pointed out would be, and many other people agreed, that is a great point of support for Litecoin. It's a great place to sit. I'm sure many of you know the Litecoin Cash fork will be occurring very, very soon. So whether or not in the short term that'll affect the price, like I said, I 100% believe that much of this is due to real adoption and excitement around the Litecoin community. But I think we'd be lying to ourselves if we said statistically there isn't at least, a few human beings in the world who bought into Litecoin because of the Litecoin Cash fork. But here in the short term, I think we have to be a little realistic and think, maybe it could affect the price. Shouldn't get anyone worried. It's just short term. It won't have a lasting effect on Litecoin's success. But like I said, Bitcoin's price going up like it is currently is extremely exciting for the reasons that Litecoin and Bitcoin have in regards to how they're going to work together. Up until this point in history, Bitcoin has, led the pack. It's been the leader. The market cannot thrive unless Bitcoin is also thriving, essentially, generally speaking. Of course, you're going to have coins that are up 30% every day, no matter what. But Bitcoin generally is that indicator of strength in the market. And whether or not 5 years down the road that'll be the case, I don't think anybody knows for sure. But at least historically, up until this very day, that is the case. So if we see Bitcoin leading a charge doing extremely well, only $10 billion away from $200 billion market cap, that's good news. And I think that's really exciting for everybody, because what does that mean? It means the market is getting back on track. It means things are going healthy. And within a few weeks here, even within a few days, who knows what we'll see? Maybe we'll see new all-time highs in terms of entire market cap. Maybe we'll get over that 825 billion roughly, I think, which is the all-time high of the market in mid-January. But yeah, so I just wanted to cover then this article that was posted from Cointelegraph.com titled Total crypto market cap back over 500 billion. Bitcoin pushes 11,000. This is written by Molly Jane Zuckerman. Very short article here. After a relatively slow start to the month in the crypto market, the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies has again broken $500 billion today, February 17th, according to coinmarketcap.com. The total market cap is currently around 502 billion at press time. Bitcoin has stayed well above the 10,000 mark, currently trading at about 10,830. At the time of me making this video, it is trading at 11,273 US dollars. On the top 10 coins listed on CoinMarketCap, only Litecoin is in the red, down about 3% at press time. That's only within the last 24 hours. As I pointed out earlier, Litecoin is up over 40% in the last 7 days. Earlier this week, Litecoin saw a huge surge in price following the announcement of the upcoming launch of a Litecoin fiat payment service and a planned hard fork that Litecoin creator called a scam. There's a few typos in this article. I'm just going to correct them as I'm reading them. Litecoin is currently trading around 227 or 230 US dollars at the time of me making this video. The steady uptick in prices may have been prompted by the bullish news that an anonymous trader purchased around 41,000 Bitcoin between February 9th and February 12th, worth around $440 million today. The purchase reportedly brought the Bitcoin address total up to over 96,000 Bitcoin, or a little over 1 billion US dollars. Maybe that is Roger Ver, getting back Bitcoin and ditching that Bitcoin Cash, right? That was just a joke. But yeah, so basically to sum up this video, I just want to stress the importance that, we honestly should be just as excited to see Bitcoin doing well as we get when we see Litecoin doing well. I can't necessarily say the same if we saw, like XRP or Ethereum or all these other coins, even though I do really like Ethereum. We don't necessarily, I think, get excited if any of the other coins are doing well, but particularly I think it's incredibly necessary and valid to get excited if Bitcoin does well, because Bitcoin and Litecoin are inextricably paired, and if Bitcoin dies, at least at this point in the market, if Bitcoin would go down to zero, I think it would be fair to say that every coin would go down to zero. Maybe, like I said, maybe not in the future, maybe Bitcoin won't be the indicator of the overall market health, but at least at this point in time, and historically up until now, that has been the case.